Man, they need to fix the road here, bro. The road has have big holes and they damaged the car, you know?
Yes. Just like my mommy car, I just saw a lot of big holes where the ladder is the venture house. Yes. It's for my mom's driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a bunch of big holes.
Big holes are no good. Really bad for the car.
I was driving really super fast, and then the big holes would crush my chase car mighty one. And then there's a lot of chase. One is a scooter. And then I saw a lot. I saw with two sisters when garages go out, and then I was really far away to my garage house in the Bencher. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. It's a little foggy out today. You can see the sky's a little, when you see the sky, it looks like a little bit of like a little bit of smoke. It's called fog. F-O-G, fog in the sky.
Mine is really foggy in the garage house. And then I saw that yesterday, not now.
I see. Yesterday, not now, right? What's the most important muscle, Lucas?
My brain.
Good, yes. But say it like you know it. My brain. Not when you say my brain, you're asking. That's like a question. You have to say, if I say, what's the most important brain, Lucas? What's the most important muscle, Lucas? You say, my brain. Let's try it. What's the most important muscle, Lucas?
Brain.
Yeah, man, you are a smart guy. What? What was that?
Are you crazy? You're not driving like that?
I had to. It's nasty, but I had to.
Why?
Because I have the cold is coming back. I can feel it. I'm all congested here.
Why?
Hello. Don't you see I sound like Batman today? I was getting over a cold and then it came back. How's everybody doing? Wa alaikum salam, Akhi. Akhi, how's the delivery this morning? Is business good? This morning I'm Batman. And this guy here is Robin.
I'm not Robin.
Robin.
I'm not Robin.
Play the role. Play the role, Robin.
I'm not Robin.
Hey, what the heck's wrong with you, man?
I'm not Robin.
This is Robin.
I'm not Robin.
I'm Batman.
I'm not Robin.
How you doing, Robin?
I'm not Robin.
Robin.
I'm not Robin. I chase.
Fine, this is Batman. And this is Chase. Don't ask.
It's really hot.
Don't ask Batman what he's doing with the dog. Batman doesn't have a dog, but this guy wants to be Chase. How you doing, Chase?
I have a Chase dog. It's like same me, my clothes. I was going to be my Chase, my Chase dog.
Yeah. Man, this cold just, I was getting over it. Like it was almost gone. I thought it was gone, and now it just came back. It came back literally overnight. I wasn't feeling like this like yesterday, but nighttime started coughing again. I went out for a little bit, and now I'm full on congested. Hi, what's going on? I'm full on congested, spitting green again. Like literally overnight, the cold creep back. It's all right. A little cold is nothing. How you doing, Julian? What's the day looking like? Oh, I left my watch at the house. Did I? No, I have it on my wrist. What am I talking about? I'm going crazy. Lucas, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy.
Are you crazy?
Yes, we've talked about this already. I'm a little crazy. Just kidding. Lucas, what type of day is today in school? You said it at the house. When I ask you, what are you wearing?
Pajamas.
Pajama day.
Yeah.
It's pajama day. AKA pajama day.
The
The
Paw Patrol is my favorite.
Paw Patrol is his favorite. Can you guys hear me? Is the audio good? I don't know if the people can hear me. It's the Jama Day. Yes. All right, thank you. We're driving past Busch Gardens right now in Tampa, Florida. Busch Gardens. You see the big slides, right? The big roller coaster. Ah, Lucas. You see it? You saw a little bit, right? Big roller coasters.
Look, there's another one.
Yeah, I couldn't get on those roller coasters. I'll probably end up throwing up. When I was a young feller, yeah, I could get on them. Now, no shot. Even if you pay me, I wouldn't get on it. I would just feel terrible afterwards. Probably nauseous, throwing up, dizzy.
Later, my mom's going to be just regular son, have a son.
Oh, so you're still in the chat?
Layla is his son, and my mommy is dead. Mommy said I son too.
Yeah.
My son too, and Lena's son.
Leland's my son, and we're getting him back, inshallah. We're getting him back, God willing.
We're getting him back, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're getting him back.
Oh yeah. We're getting him back. Oh yeah.
What about Leland?
What about Leland? What?
I'm talking about my shoes.
The shoes?
Yes.
Whose shoes? Your shoes?
No.
Leland's shoes.
Yes.
Yeah, we gotta get him shoes when we get him back. We're gonna get him shoes too. You know how you're getting big?
Yes.
He's getting big too. So both of you are getting big. So as you get bigger, we gotta get you new clothes, new shoes for both of you. Yeah, because when you're getting bigger, the clothes you have now is not gonna fit you anymore. So you have to get more clothes for bigger kid. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then the clothes you have now, we can donate it to other kids that don't have any clothes, that need it. They're very poor. They live in another country. We can send them the clothes you have now because it's not gonna fit you anymore. Always help people when you can. When you can help people, you help them.
Yes.
Yes, it's good to help people.
Later in the time in the garage house, they're gonna build a little bunk bed from my baby sister's fridge private.
Oh yeah.
With a little car. And then I'll have a big bunk bed from.
Okay. I see. I think I'm gonna have to start putting hand sanitizer on my hands before going into your school, and then hand sanitizer when I come out, because I'm almost convinced I'm getting sick just from going into your daycare now. I mean, there's a pile of kids going in there every morning. You know, kids are carrying all kinds of germs just by touching a handle or anything. Boom, you catch whatever germs those are, the cooties. I know there's germs everywhere, all kinds of germs, right? We're always touching them, but something about those kid germs, you end up getting sick. Like, their immune system is tough, but I don't know how those teachers at the school do it, because they're around kids all day. I mean, I wonder if they take strong antibiotics, or they just develop a strong immune system to where they're around kids so much that their body's like, yeah, we're not getting sick anymore. Not from this. We're getting tired of getting sick from this. We ain't doing it no more. I wonder. Be early today again, so you can have breakfast. Happy. Oh yeah. Are you copying me? Made that guy really big.
Stop. I am crazy.
You grew like Super Mario after eating the mushroom.
My head?
Yeah, your head grew like Super Mario after eating the mushroom.
Stop. The bathroom is going to be my big head. I don't like it. That was really so bad.
Just finished a 42 3-stop delivery back in business.
Mushrooms because
Nice.
And then
Spark?
And then it's got me sick too.
Hi, heart attack, 35. Wow. I hope you didn't get a heart attack at 35. That would be. I heard the younger you get a heart attack, the less likely you are to survive it. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but I've heard that several times. There's a spark order, I'm guessing. I noticed business has slowed down a little bit. I wanted to stay. I went out last night to do. Hey, stop.
Sorry.
I wanted to do some business like that night, so I went out again to do some business. But I was coughing so much, bro, like nonstop. I couldn't continue. It was just, I couldn't stop coughing. Imagine having somebody in the car and you constantly. Good luck. If it gets triggered today again, I'm gonna go home and have a proper rest. I haven't had a proper rest in a while. You know, just eat a bunch of vitamins, maybe get a soup and get some proper rest, because I need to get rid of this cold once and for all, bro. Flush this thing out of my system. But again, I feel like it's coming here that makes me sick. Maybe it's just in my head, but maybe not, because what I'm saying makes sense. There's a pool of germs there. Every time I go into that school, it's a pool of germs, you know? So I'm just gonna use this before I go in and when I come out. Yeah, I need some medicine. Maybe some cough medicine would help too.
Why?
So it can help me with constant coughing.
Coffee doesn't make you help. Why? Coffee's gonna make you
Mandalay. Those are your friends from the old school, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's enough Mandalays.
It was 2 of them.
Yes.
Yeah, because they were twins.
Yes.
He had friends in the other school that they were twins.
Yes.
All right, guys, give me a minute. I will be back. If you would like to stay on the live stream, I got to go in and check him in to the school, and I'll be back. It takes a minute. So fast that I don't even turn the car off. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, older people. I'm going to see you later.
Later, people. I'll be back in a second. I'm not going to end it. I'm just going to pause it. Who? Who called you old, bro? Damn, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know if I can. I mean, I would work like this the whole day. No problem. It's not like, I could be dying to go to work. The problem is if I'm constantly going to be coughing and people can tell I'm sick, I don't want to get reported or anything like that later on for that. This guy driving around sick, putting my risk of health. Next thing you know, boom, my health at risk. You know what I mean? So you said somebody called the old. Let's charge my Oh mine. What's going on, John? What's the day looking like? Bro, I'm still sick, man. I'm still sick like a dog. I'm still sick like a dog. I don't know if I'm gonna work too much today, bro. I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna do like a small trip. But if I'm coughing too much, I'm not. Because if I get reported, then I might lose the account. I might be forced today to go home and rest. I don't want to do it, bro. I want to be out there making that money, but drink a hot lemonade. What? What? I've never heard of that before, bro. A hot lemonade? What? And I mean, I don't know about a hot lemonade, but Dunkin' is back there, and a hot chocolate crossed my mind. The best thing I can do is spit. It might be gross, but that's the best thing you can do when you have a cold, bro. Especially when you have that green gooey stuff. Spit as much as possible. You get rid of all that stuff. Thank you, Fanny. How are you? Make yourself a super hot. Oh, dang. Let me tell you, you have the undisclosed virus. It comes and goes. Is that what it's called? How I can describe it is like this, bro. At first, I thought it was maybe something to do with my lungs, but it's not. Let me tell you why. I noticed yesterday, after paying close attention, because I'm pretty good at detecting what's happening in my body by feeling. So, let's say I have a pain here, right? I'm pretty good at paying attention, focusing on the pain, and recognizing, is it on the skin, is it on the muscle, or is it on the bone? I'm pretty in tune with this, right? So yesterday I started paying attention to the cough, and I realized cough is coming from the throat. It's not coming from the chest. I also realized in the back of my throat, there's like, if the best way I can describe it is like small, tiny little hairs that grew and are tingling back there, and it's causing this constant need. 30 miles for $19. Bro, you crazy as heck. Nah. No. It's constantly causing me desire to want to cough. But this is the best way I can describe it. Like something, like I'm feeling it right now. It's almost like a little tiny piece of hair, like going like this on my throat. That is causing me to wanna. It's causing an undisclosed virus. You think they manufacture that too? Because we know the other one was. This thing's been, I've been feeling like this now for a while, bro. For over a month. What's up, everybody? What's up, Darrell? Darrell Mason. Where you from, Darrell? I won't go deep into it, but it's from chickens and eggs. Huh. That's one of the things people eat the most. How do I get rid of this thing? Just weigh it out, take some vitamins, or what? California. John is from San Francisco. How you like it in California? Tell me the truth. Off to bed now. I was up all night making music. All right, bro. Enjoy. Get some rest. We'll talk later again, inshallah. You probably grew a beard also in your throat. You love Cali. I don't know, bro. You got state tax. You got federal tax. Crime all over the place. Bunch of traffic. What do you love about it? Tell me. What do you love about it? Like, let's say you get paid, Darrell. Let's say you get paid $100,000 a year just to convince people to move to Cali. What do you tell people? You're a recruiter. You're a recruiter for people to move to Cali. What do you tell people? Why should we move to Cali? All right, I'll give it a little listen, but I don't listen to music. I'll give it a little listen just for you. We'll listen to music. Darrell Mason, the California recruiter. How do you get people out there? How do you get people to look past the state tax, the crime, and the crazy traffic? Actually, I noticed business seems to be a little slower, man. At least for rideshare. Not saying it's dead, but it's a little slower than it was when I first moved here. Are people back to work or what? Okay. All right, man. Get some rest. We talk later. Have a nice day, my friend. Don't vamos a take it with you. Make sure you put a little curry on your next meal. I guess we're going to turn on live too. I live on the mountain side, not the city. Limits is very peaceful here. Nice. Okay. Beautiful nature and weather. Nice. It's always beautiful. And the money here is good now. Okay. So you live away from the mess. You live away from the mess, right? Alright. I hear you. Oh. Ah. Should we turn on the DoorDash too or what? DoorDash, I'm like a 15%. 16%. They keep sending me these ridiculous offers, bro. Like, what the heck? Oh, yeah. But yeah, this and that. DoorDash here is pretty active. I mean, at least the map, unless they're lying, the map always shows DoorDash active. The last trip they sent me on Uber was, what, $19 for like 30 miles? No, bro. What kind of ripoff is that? Did you slept last night? Yeah, I just have a cold, Amir. You just have a cold that I thought was gone, and then it came back. Thought it was gone, then it came back. Actually, what time you started this morning, Hustle? Bro, it's a cough that sometimes I have to cough so hard that it makes me nauseous. Like, it makes me want to throw up. Thank you, Mir. Six. I couldn't start earlier. It was misty. How you doing, Patrick L? Alhamdulillah, I'm good. A little sick, but good. Blessed by the best, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How are you, Patrick? Not great. I have to bury my grandmother. Man, I'm sorry to hear this. She died just before Christmas. 101 she was. So I gotta carry her casket today. I hear you, man. I know it doesn't make it sound any better, make it feel any better, but 101. That is a long life. That is a great life. The overwhelming majority of the population will not live to 101. So Allah allowed your grandma to stay on here for a long, I'm sure she had many experiences. Some downtimes, of course, as part of the test of life. But some great times too. Grandma saw more in this lifetime than most people will. So may she rest. May Allah grant her Jannah, paradise. Me, 36. Yes, I just wanted to spend more Christmas with her. Yes, you're right. Yeah, 101 is beyond amazing. I would be celebrating. Yeah. It's a long life. How many grandkids did grandma have? So it was you and who else? Of course he exists, Amir. He has to exist. He has to. It wouldn't make sense for God to not exist. Growing up, I was happy to make it past 21. Nowadays, kids barely make it past 18. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Andrew says, I pray that she got to know Isa alayhi salam. Isa alayhi salam was the path. Yeah, in his time he was. I agree. When he said, I am the way, the truth, and the life in his time, yes, I agree. If I was in his time, I would be following him 100%. No one gets to the Father except through him. Even Allah was on the path. I don't know if there's any helping Andrew, bro. I just don't know. Every day seems more like unlikely. Dude, I have a question in my mind. Ask it, Amir. Diva Fever says, can I take a nap? Can I take a nap? Or do I have to pay jizya tax? You can take a nap. Diva, you know who pays jizya? Who pays jizya? Yes, she was a very devoted Christian. Open messages, I answer her question. How do you know he's 100% exists? That's a good question. I mean, we can go into a long conversation about this. You quickly understand that God has to exist because when you look around, you quickly realize that everything that we see has to be designed. We have to start there. Why does it have to be designed? Why can it not happen by accident, for example? The reason why everything we see has to be designed, and it must have a designer, is because everything we see has information in it. Anything that has information in it has to have a designer. Nothing comes with information by accident. There's genetic codes, even in trees, animals, things that are alive have a genetic code. Every genetic code is packed with information. Therefore, by definition, there has to be a creator, an intelligence behind it. Yeah. I'm not even talking about what it is. I'm talking about there has to be intelligent behind the sign. Like if I told you, I'm not going to show you because I don't want to show my surroundings here. Or maybe over here. If I told you, right? This Pizza Hut here had no designer. Or if I told you this iPad, there's an iPad in front of me, right? After years and years of evolution, it just became to be with no design. Would you believe it? You probably wouldn't, because you understand that thing, somebody put this together because it does stuff. Like there's intelligence behind it. Has to be somebody made this. You're not gonna accept if I told you, oh, this thing just made itself, or after a long time it came to be. Nobody made it. Nah, I ain't buying that, right? Same thing when we look around, and this is the simplistic answer. I don't want to get into this for an hour. Same thing when we look around, we see all living things have DNA, have intelligence. Therefore, by definition, intelligence requires a creator. Why did the creator give us tailbones? Why not? What's wrong with the tailbone? Why did the creator give you eyebrows? Why did he give you hair? Why teeth? Yeah, no problem here. The non-Muslim, oh, let's go back to jizya. So the non-Muslim has to pay tax, yes? That's it? If you're non-Muslim, you have to pay tax, Diva? Is that what you think? Truly, if that's what you think, let me know and I'll explain. I think I will work on becoming a better Christian, and does it count for that tax feeding my Muslim friend? See, the problem is, Diva, it's not as simple as you make it. Because you said the non-Muslim pays jizya. This is misleading. This is why we have to look into things a little deeper. To simplify it, let's look at who does not pay jizya when it comes to not being Muslim. Watch this. If you're not Muslim, who does not pay jizya? Goes like this. Not Muslim. Children don't pay jizya. Women don't pay jizya. Follow me. The children don't pay jizya. The women don't pay jizya. The elderly does not pay jizya. The disabled does not pay jizya. Women, children, elderly men, and disabled people do not pay jizya. Who does that leave? Fighting military men, age of fighting military men does not pay pays jizya. You see, so when you extrapolate things and look into it a little deeper, because if you say if you're not Muslim, you have to pay jizya, that sounds like, okay, everyone that's not Muslim has to pay jizya, but that's not how it is. That's not true. Kids don't, women don't, elderly people don't, and disabled people don't. Only fighting men of military age have to pay jizya. This is why we have to look into things. It is tax. Everyone suitable to do so pays tax in civilized. Yeah. It's a tax with a different name, right? But in Islamic, Islamic rule, that's how, those are the conditions for jizya. So I have a question. Is it wrong for me to sign up to fight in Ukraine? I don't know about this. You seen me before, Juliana? Like on the live or on the road? What age is a kid? Depends. In the United States, as early as the late 1800s, I believe, the age of sexual consent in the United States in the state of Delaware was 7. Depends what time. Are you talking about this time? If you're talking about this time, the law in this time says that you stop being a kid at 18. Maybe 100 years from now, the law will change. And they'll say, well, you stop being a kid now at 20. Could happen. How do we know? Because it's happened in the past. They've pushed the age of what is a kid up. They've moved it up the ranks. All time, there's no such thing. If you know history, you understand the societies. This question applied differently to different societies. Muhammad was for all time. We're not talking about Muhammad. Peace and blessings be upon him. We're talking about societies. It was acceptable in societies, right? Your question is not, you can't fit your question to all time. That doesn't make any sense. Because what you're saying is, oh, today we are right, but in the past we've always been wrong till today. There's gonna be somebody like you making the same dumb argument. It's a dumb argument. 300 years from now, they were wrong back then. Why? Because their laws were different. People said back then, and now today, the age of consent is 21. But they were having sex with 18-year-olds back in 2024. They were wrong. Andrew, this is not a smart argument to make. This is a very stupid argument. No apologies. It's called presentism. There's actually a name for it called presentism, which means you're holding the people of the past to the standards that we live by today. This is not a smart argument. Nobody says you must submit to Muhammad. See, now you're just making stuff up. This is where people lose interest in discussing with you, because you just start talking nonsense. There's nothing nowhere in Islam that says submit to Muhammad. Now you're pulling stuff out of your butt. You're with your baby sister right now. Yeah, he thinks it's smooth. Is Muhammad an example for all time? Muhammad is a mercy for all of mankind. A mercy. You understand what that means? There's no other prophet, peace and blessings be upon them all, that is a mercy for all of mankind. Yeah, I can see you can't spell. That's at least you admit you can't spell it right, but I got banned from Gorilla Tag. What's that? Alhamdulillah. Oh man. Oh, this is not good. Oh, hold on. I need paper. Damn it. Alhamdulillah. Now I'm getting a trip. It's no good. Damn it, man. I need paper to wipe my nose. I don't have any. I'm gonna have to use this. I'm gonna have to use this, which is not good. Ah. That is not good. You know what I had to wipe my nose with? I had to wipe my nose with one of those things you use to clean the car. Oh, I found a napkin. Pardon me. I'm having a sneeze attack. Woo. Alhamdulillah. How you doing, Roman? Oh man, what is going on? Oh man, come on. It's looking like I'm gonna have to take the day off. I probably would have taken that one if I didn't have a sneeze attack. Oh. My eyes are not red and running. Man, I don't want to have to lay down, bro. I don't want to have to do it. Alhamdulillah. Man, why? Yeah, I do. But I know this is not allergies. I take one called Monte Lucas. But I know this is not allergy, though. This is from the cold. I can tell the difference. The allergy is like a more watery one, non-stop. It's like a different feel to it. It's highly annoying. This is just... Damn, bro. I'm gonna have... I don't want to do it, bro, but I have to. I can't pick up people like this. Because if I do, somebody was going to report. Squeeze the bridge of your nose. You'll stop sneezing. Like right here. I don't know if you mean like the bone area or like right under the bone. What do you mean? Damn, bro. I hate to be sick, man. Higher. Thank you, bro. The top bone. Are you okay? Just have a lot of allergies. When someone sneezes in my country, I say Zerbi, and then you must to say Alhamdulillah. Bro, what is up with Lyft? I'll have to do some investigation on Lyft. Because I don't know if my acceptance is so low that they just give me like the bottom of the barrel rides. $3, $4 rides. I don't know what's up with Lyft, man. I think that did help. Thank you for that, Aki. Seriously. You have allergies too? Yeah, that did help with sneezing. I'm gonna do that more often. True, bro. Yeah. You're right. Yeah, I can't pick up anybody like this. It's not that I can't. Like, I would do it. I just don't want to get reported. I would work like this all day long. This doesn't stop me from working. It's just that I don't want to get reported. It just takes one person. Damn, that did help with the sneezing. Nice. Yeah, but when I do deliveries, I'm gonna do them on the phone. I'm not gonna do them on the tablet because if not, I have to be taken off the tablet. Might do some cleaning up in the car. Bro, that tip from yesterday was nice. That person tipped me $100. Shoot. That's the first time I've ever gotten $100 tip on an Uber ride. I've gotten like 20s. Most I've gotten before that was like 40. My time will come. I've gotten 20 is a bunch. I've gotten more cash tips since I've been here than in the past freaking, I don't know, year over there in Miami. Elderly people tip the most, bro. When you pick them up, elderly people usually give you like $2-3. They tip the most out of anybody. The last 20 I got was from 2 old ladies I picked up. Some people might tip you in the app too. I have gotten tipped here in the app. A 20 before, also on the app before, by a guy dropped off at the airport. I've gotten tipped here more in the little time I've been here than in Miami a year. I will even say almost 2 years. People don't tip over there. See what we can do. Where are my glasses? Oh, here they are. Me glasses. Bro, still no spark for me. I even tried to sign up for Instacart again. It says it's full. Whenever we get a slot, we will contact you, yada, yada, yada. Same with Spark. Wonder if I could. Actually, so let's say I try for like a store that's really far from here, but they accept me. Do I have to go to that store? Or at that point, can I do any store anyway? You know better than me how that works. I don't know anything about that, how it works. Because if it doesn't matter what store I sign up for, as long as I get approved and then I can work another store, then I might try signing up in like a small town or something, like some town far from here or something like this. If it doesn't matter where you sign up, that's why I want to know. If it does matter, then obviously I'm not gonna be driving 50 miles or something to just to do Spark somewhere. Can't be doing that. I feel clicking inside my ears right now. Click, 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 click. Because my ears are a little stuffed. What you think they is, man? What you think they is? Yeah, once you have the account, you can change locations. Alright. I'm gonna see if if it lets me sign up for like some account somewhere that's not close to here. I mean, I think it only gave me like 4 or 5 different locations to possibly sign up for, though. I've already gone through 2. Although the second one, I was trying to do it, and it something happened with the app. It wasn't letting me go to the next step. It wasn't even letting me know, yes, you've been approved for the store. It didn't. Something happened. It got stuck there, and it just wasn't moving to the next thing. So gotta find out. Gotta find out what's going on in the neighborhood. Gotta find out what's going on in the neighborhood. Hopefully it lets me. That would be nice. Actually, you know what I'm gonna try too, Aki? That I'm able to do it. Have you tried doing not food delivery but grocery delivery with Uber? Somebody said that I have the option off on my phone. I haven't tried it here at all. In Miami, I had it on, and then I remember the whole time I had it on, I received maybe like 2 shopping orders, and they were trash. Have you done any food shopping orders here on Uber? Uber groceries. Might turn it on to see. Not today. I'm not feeling. Yes, I have Uber grocery card on Apple Pay. How often does it ding 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 ding? Is that, would you say that is active, or if you had to give it 10 stars out of 10 being super active, 1 being least active, how active on the ding ding would you say it is? Whether good or bad orders, just activity wise, how active would you say? I think they need to advertise it more, honestly, for it. Okay, so it's like occasionally you'll get something, maybe. So the activity is like a 4, like a 40%. Out of that 40%, then you have to look at, is it even worth taking? Maybe I'll just take part of the day off today and just go on a app research, gig app research. Do you know if they have Alto here? In Miami, they have this company called Alto, which is rideshare company. But they give you the car. You don't drive your car. So it's like a clock in, clock out. They pay you a wage. It's the same thing as Uber. It's just that it's not your car. You don't spend money on gas. They pay you a wage. And then you work from a certain time to a certain time. It's called Alto. I don't know if they have that here. Never heard of it? Yeah. You'll see in Miami, you see the white like SUV type of cars. You don't see any sedan type of cars. Only SUVs. All white. The letters are in gold. They say Alto. And yeah, it's one of those that I don't know how much they paid. I don't know if it was like 15 or 17 an hour or something. Might be just Miami, and I think LA has it, and maybe it's just a handful of cities. They should come to Tampa. I don't want it because, I mean, unless I absolutely was desperate or something like this, because I don't want a clock-in job, bro. Like, I don't want a boss. I haven't worked with a boss for years. I've been working for myself, you know. And I don't do well with bosses. Not because, you know, if it's a fair boss, fine. But how many bosses are fair? Like in a 9 to 5. You know, how many bosses are, like, I can count with one hand all the jobs I had in the past that were 9 to 5. Off the top of my head, two bosses. Different jobs, unrelated, but they were both two black Jamaican ladies. They were cool, both of them. One, her name was Miss P. The other one was, what was her name? I forget her name. They were both really cool. Fair, cool. If they had to tell you something, they'd tell you in a nice way. They weren't a jerk about it, you know. Never had any bad experience with neither of them. And everybody loved them. Everybody respected them. Two black Jamaican ladies. Every other boss I had, nah. I walked out of a few jobs, bro. And then the main boss would call me back. Like the general manager would call me back. Hey, bro, why did you leave? We like you here. Yeah, because you know I do work. I finish before everybody. I help other people with their job. You know? And you know how I work. The problem is you got a little boss running the place, running the store or whatever, and she thinks she's, you know, she thinks she talks to people anywhere. No, bro, I walked out on a few. I walked out on a few bosses, on a few jobs like that. Only one of them I went back because the general manager called me and said, bro, we like you here. Please come back, blah, blah, blah. And I went back and the treatment changed. You know, I stayed there for like another 3 years. They told that lady to not even speak to me. So when she was the one in charge that night that we were working, she wouldn't even say nothing to me. Like if she had to tell me something, she'll tell somebody to come and tell me. Somebody that will, you know, tell me like in the normal way, bro, you know? Because this lady had a problem with like talking to people. She just talked to you like, I've never been an ass kisser, bro. I don't kiss ass, I don't lick boots. I can't pretend to like a person that I don't like. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this. You see, bro, I would see so many people like talk crap about somebody, and then when the person will come around and they were in the break room, they were talking to them like nothing happened, like they're friends. I can't do that hypocrisy, bro. That's never been me. And I'm sitting there thinking, you were trash talking this person you're acting like your best friend now with when they weren't here on the floor. Now they're here, and you're talking about when are we gonna hang out after work and blah, blah. What? You crazy as hell. I've never been good at pretending to like people that I don't like. Really, I don't even pretend. I don't do that. That's not what I do. If I don't like somebody, right, at work, and also, I didn't just dislike somebody for no reason. I always had a reason to not dislike somebody. I wasn't like not crazy, like I just don't like this person just cause. That doesn't make any sense. There has to be at least a reason why you don't like them, right? So if I had a reason to not like somebody, doesn't mean I was rude. Well, I don't know if you consider, some people might consider this rude, but I would pretend they just didn't exist. Now, if they said hello to me, I'll say hello back. Other than that, I pretend you don't exist. Like I don't even acknowledge this person. I don't look their way. Like they don't exist to me, right? If I didn't like somebody. And this is actually not something bad. Some people might view that as bad. I don't view that as bad. Because what's the opposite? Dealing with somebody that you don't like, you either have to be a big hypocrite or eventually you're going to get in conflict with that person at work. No, I just pretend I don't. Minimum interaction if I have to interact with you, like very business. And other than that, that's it. But I don't miss those days of working with people. Like, boss, clock in. Why are you late? Why am I late? You're probably I'm probably better qualified than you for this job. That's another thing. They put these people in position of boss and supervisor that are less qualified. Bro, take my wife, for example. She works from home. She works on the phone, talking to clients, taking calls, things like this. She has a supervisor. Many times, my wife has to tell the supervisor how things about her job work. So the supervisor has never been trained in the field of the work that my wife does. She's just been given tips. They're supposed to do this, that, this, and that. But she doesn't know what it is actually to do the work. So she has no experience. So sometimes she tries to correct my wife on something, and my wife is like, no, it's actually like this. And then she goes, asks somebody else, and they're like, oh, yeah, you're right. It's actually like that. What are you talking about? How is this woman supervisor? Why you gave her this job? She's trying to correct somebody. My wife knows the job. She's been there longer. She knows the job. You never even done the job. You never even take a call in your life. And you're going to tell the person that's taking 1,000 calls how to do this or that better. And they're like, no, I'm actually supposed to do it like this by the book. And then they're like, oh, yeah, you're right. Man, what are you talking about? Your supervisor is, my wife has to, constantly be correcting this lady. My wife should be the supervisor. But she doesn't want the position just because too much responsibility. It's not just the responsibility, it's the pay. Usually the pay does not match the responsibility. Because in a lot of jobs, when they promote you, the raise does not match the responsibility they're giving you. I've seen this in other jobs. I've seen this with other supervisors, for example. They want to promote themselves to a higher position, and they're like, I don't really want it because all they're doing is giving me like $1 or $2 more, and they're dumping a load of more responsibility on me. That it's not worth it. The pay is not worth the responsibility. Heck no. So they don't want it. So promotion is not always something good. It may sound good. Oh, I'm getting promoted. It sounds like you're moving up the ladder. Yeah, but you work for money. The pay is not moving up the ladder. The only thing that's moving up the ladder is your title and responsibilities. No, thank you. The heck? Now, if the money match the response. It was an amount of money that was gonna severely alter your bank account, at least significantly, not severely, significantly alter your bank account. And put a significant amount of more money in your bank account, and you want to take on that responsibility that comes with the promotion, then yeah. But often it's not like this. Sometimes people don't want to, bro. I've heard in the past somebody that's been in a job for 2-3 years, they get I got a 5 cent, 6 cent raise, and they're so happy with this. What? You've been here in this company for 3 years. They gave you a 5-6 cent raise, and you're happy about this? You're happy about a 5 or 6 cent raise. I gave up $32 an hour being a universal engineer with Marriott. It just isn't the same anymore. I hear you, man. And actually, the thing is, also, when you are in a job like this, right, that it's a job that you're being supervised by people that are undesirable, less qualified than you, that are rude to the staff. This type of job eats away at your soul over time. It just eats away. You don't want to go to work. Every time you're like, oh, I gotta clock in. You're gonna be dealing with a supervisor. It eats away your soul, bro. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You're gonna be miserable all the time. Miserable. Going every day to work with people you don't even like. Eventually, you're not even gonna like. They're gonna be talking to you like crap. I need to go to the bathroom. No, you can't go now. How you mean I can't go now? You crazy? You can't eat at this time. You gotta eat at this time. How do you think this is? No, sir. Last job I had, where I clocked in somewhere, it was a hotel. It was called the Mandarin Oriental in Miami. Mandarin Oriental. And I worked there for about 2 years at a certain department. That's where one of the Jamaican ladies that she hired me, that was one of the Jamaican ladies that I was talking about. She's really nice. And I like the fact that at this job, whenever you wanted to take your lunch break, you could. You didn't even have to ask the manager, supervisor, nothing. Just go clock out, go on your break. I really like this about this job. It don't matter when you wanted to take. Now, you couldn't go on break like an hour after you clocked in, right? Plus, they didn't even have lunch at that time, so it wouldn't make sense for you to go to lunch at that time, Hi, how you doing? But whenever lunch hour time hit, that because they had a cafeteria, and in the cafeteria, the food was free, so they would cook meals every day, and the food was for the staff was free, so you didn't have to pay for food. Every day they had a different menu, so that was nice too. One day they had hamburgers with fries and this. Another day they had fish with rice and this. And they always had like 2 or 3 different things for you to choose from. So you could go on lunch. You didn't have to ask no supervisor, nothing, nobody. You just clock out. Maybe let the person at the desk know, hey, I'm going on lunch break, just so that they know if somebody's calling you, they know, okay, this person's on break. But you didn't have to ask for permission. I don't know if it's changed since I was there to now, but you didn't have to ask for nobody for no permission. I really like that. Right? But eventually, after like 2 years, they hired this one guy, some Mexican guy. And and he was one of the they put him in a supervisor position, and is one of this Mexican guys that he thinks he's in like a novela, like telenovela. He brushes his hair back like really, and he talks a certain way like he's in a novela, like he's a very fancy guy, you know, one of those guys, right? And along with his demeanor, of this novela demeanor, came a, when I talk to you, it's gonna sound like I'm wagging my finger at you. So combine those two things. I have a novela demeanor, like I'm higher than everybody, and when I talk to you, I'm gonna sound like I'm wagging my finger. Just the way I'm talking to you sounds like I'm wagging my finger. That's the best way I could describe it. And at that time I said, I'm gonna change departments. And I did, I changed departments. That's exactly what I did. I changed departments. I reported him to HR because a bunch of people were complaining about him, but in secret. You know, people were just like talking among coworkers. You know, among coworkers that were talking, oh man, we hate this guy, we don't like this, but nobody was saying anything. So I reported him to HR because I was making the switch to another department anyway, security. So they actually fired him after, like shortly after I made this report, they fired him. Nobody was sad that he was leaving, by the way. No one was sad. So don't feel bad. Oh man, anybody getting fired doesn't. Yeah, but it's you. That's your own doing. You're a jerk to everybody. Nobody wants to work with you. That's you. You did that. You can blame somebody for reporting on the wrongdoings that you're doing. If you're doing things wrong and nobody wants to work with you, you can't say, oh man, you should just stay quiet, no, what do you mean stay quiet? So what ended up happening was he got fired. I moved to a different department. So when I moved to the different department, it was a security department. So they were going to pay more. But the amount of responsibility on that security department was insane. I mean, it was just bananas. It was not worth it. It wasn't like a regular security guy. Just chill, look at the cameras, or maybe, you know, do some rover work. No. This was insane. You had to learn board codes, and fire department this and that. It was just like a list of like code, a whole bunch of stuff. I can go down the list, but I don't want to get to it. It was too much for the price, the pay. I think even if they pay me $10 more, I wouldn't take that job. I wouldn't have stayed there because it was not worth it. So I quit that job, and I said, man, I'm gonna give this ride share thing a try because I don't mind working with people in my car, but I don't want no more supervisors. And I've been working now for myself. It's been now like 6 years. I would do rideshare on the side here and there, but I wasn't full time. It's been 6 years now. Best decision I've made. Best decision I've made, bro. But anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna see if I can go get some medicine, or not medicine, but maybe some soup. Go home for a while and rest. And I'll do another live stream later on, inshallah.